So I have watched Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. Yes, people, it's finally here, and the hype for this movie has been unreal. As a huge fan of Eggers' work, I was eager to see how he'd reimagine this iconic Gothic horror classic. His films, to me, always bring something fresh and daring to Hollywood, and with a stellar cast, my expectations for this movie were above average. So with that said, did this movie live up to my anticipation? Let's dive into my spoiler-free review. If you're new here, I'm your boy Lowery. I'm a radio film critic and content creator focused on all things movies and TV. And in this video, I'm sharing my thoughts on Nosferatu. So like I said already, there's been a lot of buzz surrounding this film. The original Nosferatu is beloved and has a massive cult following. But I'll be honest, guys, I'll hold my hands up. I haven't seen the original. But that meant I went into this version with no preconceived notions, just pure excitement for Eggers' unique vision and the phenomenal cast that was going to be on display. And let me tell you, Nosferatu truly impressed me. For me, this movie's up there with Dune Part 2 as one of the cinematic spectacles of the year. But it's important to note that this film is very much a Robert Eggers project. If you're familiar with his work on The Witch or The Lighthouse, you'll know his style can be divisive. His films are very much out there, they're weird and quirky. Sometimes they can be slow, meticulous, and deeply atmospheric. If that's your vibe, you're in for a treat with this movie. If not, this film might not be the one for you. Since watching this movie, guys, one of the elements that stuck with me and jumps to mind right now are the visuals. The movie is a visual masterpiece. Sharon Blanchet's cinematography in this film is breathtaking. The film is dark, literally dark, but never at the expense of clarity. You can make out every shadow, every dimly lit corner, and like the whole atmosphere and vibe, look and feel of the movie just immerses you in this Gothic world. And then you have the set design that is equally stunning, with hauntingly beautiful locations that feel like a character in their own right. And then there's the score by Robin Carolan, and it's chilling, atmospheric, and keeps you on edge throughout the film. And together, the visuals and music create a relentless sense of dread. Like this dread just hanging over you in the cinema that is both mesmerizing and terrifying. Now let's talk about the performances, and I think everyone wants to know how everyone performs, especially with the level of the cast that this film has. And I have to say, Lily Rose Depp, I was unfamiliar with your game. I mean, that is the perfect way to describe her work in this film. She is absolutely brilliant, commanding in every scene, delivering raw emotion with precision and depth. Her character's journey is captivating as she navigates the complexities of her marriage and her unsettling connection to Count Orlok. She handles this emotional arc with incredible finesse, making her performance a true standout in this movie. And then there's Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok, and terrifying doesn't even begin to cover it. Even when he's off screen, his presence is palpable, lingering in the air like a shadow. And I'll admit, I thought the shadow was with me. I was checking behind my cinema seat just to make sure he wasn't behind me. The gradual build-up of Orlok's menace is masterfully executed, from his chilling domination on screen to that monstrous, haunting voice. Where did they get that voice from? It's pure brilliance and a perfect fit for the character. The rest of the cast, including William Dafoe, Nicholas Hoult, Emma Corrin, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, all bring their A game. Each of them adds depth and nuance to the film, rounding out a stellar ensemble that perfectly complements the leads. While the story's pacing can feel a bit disoriented at times, especially for those unfamiliar with the source material, the overall cinema experience, the film experience, for me, more than makes up for it. Eggers masterfully builds tension as Count Orlok's terror unfolds and his grip on Ellen tightens. It's a dark, Gothic tale brought to life in a way only Eggers could achieve. This is certainly Eggers' most mainstream movie, but I love that his style still oozes through it. Right now, I think this is my favorite production of his, and this will get multiple watches from me. If you're a fan of Robert Eggers, the original Nosferatu, Gothic horror, then in my opinion, this is a must-watch movie. It's visually stunning, hauntingly scored, and filled with stellar performances. So with that said, I'm giving Nosferatu a Lowery 4.5 out of 5 stars. But yeah, that is it for this video. That's it for this review. Have you seen this movie, or are you going to? If so, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're new here, don't forget to like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you like my content and you want to see more of it, and hit that bell to be notified for when I drop more content. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time guys, peace.